Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Victory at Sea Atlantic, episode number 2 in our mini first look series. We are just picking up things where we left off. Our submarines are about to go to war, or go into battle against 3 destroyers and a battleship. So we'll enter combat, see if this is a surprise attack. If it is, I have an idea. First idea is to try to get my submarines to face the correct way. That would be...
We have smooth seas.
Oh yes, this is good. So we do have, like, it seems like everything is what I want. We have the ability, oh my, to move our guys and to orient them. Now, if I'm not mistaken, which way is facing forward? Oh my gosh. That's the back, because I'm assuming that. So yeah, we can figure this out. My goal then is to just wreck all 4 ships. I guess we don't want to be so close that they just hit us right away. But yeah, if we're gonna be able to pull off this perfect ambush, and probably some people who are watching this, you know, I don't think it'd be a surprise for me to hear that some people are like, "What? This is just kind of stupid, Tortuga. Why are you doing it this way?" Let me tell you, the surface combat has ruined my guys so many times that I am not ashamed, not much ashamed, a little bit ashamed, but not too much ashamed to be cheesing the system like this. It is just so hard to get this to work correctly sometimes on the surface, where their battleships are just destroying all my ships because of the range advantage and fighting me at 20 miles away, and I can't shoot that distance, and they keep the distance, and it's a challenging thing. So I think what we'll do is I'll put my... I guess we should put them up here, shouldn't we? Since... yeah. That's what we want to do. So let's see how this goes. Start the battle, pause right away. We need to turn off everybody's sonar. Disable sonar. Disable sonar. Disable sonar. And... this guy's about to ping, so disable that. Alright, so you are in, yeah, you're in great shape to launch torpedoes, as we were hoping you would be. Let's, oh, well, this is a destroyer, that's fine. Just launch right at the front of it. Okay. Just, click twice there, hopefully that, is it lock on target? That probably doesn't do anything. Well, I'll click again. Torpedoes we have at least 4, so I click 3 times. It gives me 1 extra torpedo at some point, potentially. Same system here. It's 4 torpedoes, okay, good. So let's lock on this guy. And launch one right at him. 2. You really just don't want these guys to survive. So that's the goal. I think that's pretty clear that that's the goal. Nice little image though. It doesn't take very much to please me. Silent Hunter 3 still pleases me as far as models go. I love this naval stuff. All right, let's lock onto this. Lock onto this one. And then just fire right at the front. And last but not least, we're just going to unleash everything we have against the Scharnhorst, I guess. And she's already damaged. I don't know why, but don't ask questions. I don't know what this 2 is all about. But don't ask questions. Okay, so Scharnhorst, lock on. And just start going to town. Just launch them all. Oh yeah, we're launching. Okay, good. Did you launch? You did. So we'll try to, I guess what do we do is look at the Scharnhorst from top down and just watch all these things happen at the same time. kind of, but we also have to be a little bit... well, no, I think we're just screwed if any of these don't work. So, yeah, we're probably just going to have to watch all this stuff happen simultaneously. One thing I do want to do is maybe get this submersible to start moving towards the Scharnhorst. We'll get all these guys to start moving towards the Scharnhorst, because I think in theory, this guy's the one in best position to maybe have to follow up. Yeah, so you're actually pretty important. Did you only fire one, or is that two? I think it might even be just one. Let's go back, lock onto this guy. Zoom out a smidge. And let's just put one more this way. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the job done already. Alright. Blow ballast. Create smoke. Fire torpedoes at will. Select all guns. Enable soda. Okay, so I think we're fine. I hope so. I mean, if we don't put these torpedoes into them, then we're not fine at all. But, you know, because of this ambush scenario, which is totally unrealistic, and I know, again, I hear it. Why is this... Okay, there we go. It shouldn't be fun to even play this way, right? But it is! This looks like it might only be one torpedo as well, so let's fix that situation, just in case. Alright, lock on to this guy. Alright, zoom in a fair amount. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, she's not moving by too much, but we'll do another lead shot here. Okay, and last but not least, we have this guy. It looks like he only launched one torpedo as well. So we'll do the same thing. Do we have 0 torpedoes? We're reloading? Oh no. So we really gotta hope that that torpedo does the job, I guess. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that we're... Well, it should. I've had my stuff sunk. But basically this is gonna do nothing. Alright, well it's kind of a bummer. Yeah, okay. Then, duly noted, we may have one problematic situation. Everyone else should be fine. I mean, we got 2 torpedoes going into these guys. I think that's gonna happen, right? Right? This looks good. Okay, one was enough to kill him. Let's see, what do we got? Wait, we're saying everyone! Hey, it worked! Oh, gosh. Well, then, that's the second battle of the Hebrides. Well, you couldn't ask for much better. And they probably do need to reload. Is that something that we can do at this screen? I'm not sure, frankly. Guess we can enable or disable sonar from this screen, though. Tough. Well, let's do it. So I don't mind turning it off to start, but I'd rather have it on so we have slightly more protection. And then these guys, they gotta get the port, and that's where they're headed anyway. And they still have maybe a couple torpedoes. Who has torpedoes? I have no idea, and I don't know how to figure it out either. But I assume that this is now dead, right? You are, yeah, dead. All right, well, this is all. Look, we're off to a great start. One thing I neglected to do at the first episode was in the airfields that we do have, and maybe it's only 2 of them. I do want to get more Hawker Hurricanes. We'll get one of these, and we'll get one SCUA just in case. Just in case. They have the longest range, and it is nice to have. So we'll have 2 interceptors. The SCUAs are basically just my longest range, so that's one thing, but also my ship killer. That's the plan at least, is to use that as a ship killer. And do we have another airfield? No, we do have one over here. A little bit less important.
We have encountered the enemy.
Oh, is this their... Yeah, so they're, you can see that their float plane, their Arado, whatever float plane. So good. In this case, my Hawker Hurricanes, 4 of them, destroyed the Arado 196. No problems. That's not always going to be the case. Sometimes their float planes are actually going to shoot down Why do we have this spotter going all the way over here? I'm not sure if that's a good idea. It's probably about to be lost. In fact, where is he flying out of? Do we have an airfield I don't know about? No, he's from these guys. Well, not exactly what I wanted. Can I ask you to return? Land. Well, I don't think you're gonna make it. Is my prediction. All right, so airfield up here. Did we actually get new people? Clicked on it. No. So we have one hurricane, walrus spotter. I think we'll get one SCU up here as well. I think it makes a lot of sense, in fact, to get a SCU, maybe even two of them. Although we do have more chances of anti-submarine type stuff, so we'll probably get another supermarine walrus up here, which can, in a pinch, also be used for it's like anti-surface warfare. Just doesn't seem like a good idea, but we'll let them do it. Okay, then we just need to wait 4 or 5 more days before our stuff comes back.
We have encountered the enemy.
Well, look at buddy. What the hey diddle diddle are you doing over there? So it looks like the BF-109s are just as impressive against the Walrus as ours are against. Against theirs, the Arados. Yeah, I don't think I would have sent you that way myself, but I don't really want to micromanage it. So if they're going to do that, I'm just not going to override it. I can't. That's a little bit too micromanagement. It is fun to do that to a degree, though. I will say it is kind of fun to have your aircraft carriers.
We have encountered the enemy.
Oh, well, this seems ideal. We encountered a submarine as 5 destroyers. Let's enter combat. Maybe this is one I could have even auto-resolved.
Visibility good. We have smooth seas.
I think we're going to want the line formation here. I wish it could spread out a little bit more. And let's start the battle.
Enemy sighted.
Alright, so now how are we actually going to do this, though? I think it would behoove us to be a little bit cautious. So what I'm going to do is have these guys, some of them are going to attack, some of them are going to do a little flip out. And this guy in the middle is going to never get selected. There it is. He's going to turn tail and run. Alright, so we got 2 closing in. We'll see how this works. Are they going to run into each other? Try to time it so they wouldn't do that, but just not a big deal, I guess. Didn't really matter. These guys are running into each other. No, they're smart enough. Doesn't look like the correct approach. Why are you not attacking them? Don't you want to go that way to attack them? I can do everything myself. Very confusing. Oh god! Looks like we're okay. We're dodging this one. And I think we're dodging it. Is this guy gonna get clobbered? I don't think so. I think we're free of that guy. Okay, well let's move on in then.
Torpedo!
Oof, that's a close one.
Torpedo!
Oh, that's a really close one. That's a really close one. We need some immediate evasive action. God, are you being controlled? It's gonna be close. Look at that maneuvering! The captain, a hero! It's not over yet.
Torpedo! Torpedo!
That's some fine maneuvering, though. Got him. Alright, now what we need to do is slow some people down so we can actually hear where these guys are. So have these guys on the wings just slow down. Have this guy start moving this way. We'll put him at yellow so we can close a little bit faster. And then the two that are pouncing, we'll hopefully hear something a little bit quicker now. And they're kind of right on top of him anyhow. Woo! That was scary. Let's see, by the way, let me pause. Can we see the sub? It's my favorite thing. We haven't done it yet. Well, let's get these guys down to yellow so we have a better idea what's going on. Especially the second one, since not really important for him to be charging in. Where do we have him?
Sonar reports distant contact.
Alright, well they are obviously not at the surface then, since we... They would be right here. Alright, well that's good enough then. So let's go off this surface mode. Yeah, too bad. I think it's actually, the top-down is nice for a lot of things, but... Well, it should be nice, but I find it actually isn't. Anyway, let's go to depth 2 for this run. Have this guy slow down quite a lot. And you will not slow down as much. So just go ahead and charge on over him. And then we'll get, I don't know, I guess just angle slightly, dang it. Slightly to one side, I guess. Oh, this is the hard part. Let's see, is that... If he's not at the surface, then that's the 2. We'll get the rear to 3, so just in case. And then we'll just start swinging. Oh, 3 can go. Since it's going to need a little more time to get down there, we'll lead it a little bit more. Oh, got him. Alright. Another successful engagement with the sub. Now this outcome a little bit more a little bit more believable.
Enemy fleet spotted.
Okay, that's the one we just encountered. Very good. I don't know how often you have to reload or whatnot. I guess it doesn't hurt for us just to go dock quickly to resupply. You guys are moving. Okay, good. Alright, back up to speed. Hope everything else is fine. Very dangerous. The spotter just barely survived.
Enemy fleet spotted.
My goodness, they don't stop. Oh, wow, okay. 6 destroyers and 1 heavy cruiser. Now, what can we do about that? Not much. These Hurricanes technically have bombs which they pack a punch. I've never done it before. I've not done any bombing missions. And I would prefer not to in some sense because yeah, well, let's see what we're going to deal with here. If this ends up being if we end up having to do it, then we have to do it. Because obviously with 4 submarines, we can't take out all 7 ships. All we need to do is eliminate 3 destroyers, and then we got them. But it's a tall task for our 4 fighters to basically take out 1 destroyer apiece. But it looks like they're... I mean, we're subs, so I'm assuming that they're going to gain on us.
We have encountered the enemy.
Alright. Jump into this one then. Maybe I should start cutting these.
It's a big
Cutting some of
secret
them.
there, sir. Visibility is very poor. We have smooth seas. General quarters. General quarters. Fire at will.
We just need to go... Just get all these guys moving.
Breaking formation. Breaking formation. Breaking formation. Breaking formation. Breaking formation.
Good enough. Go, my friend, go! Charge!
Periscope.
Oh, I don't think we have sonar in this. Just have listening devices, I assume? Hydrophones? Okay, well, we know they're over there. Lost contact. Slow down to really be able to hear them.
Sonar reports distant contact.
Now, are these guys just gonna get it done for me?
Waiting orders. Distant contact.
I think they're at,
Sonar reports distant
Got 'em.
contact.
I think they're at depth 2, and that was the case. Good, didn't take up too much time. That was only, what, 2 minutes? 2 minutes to kill a sub, I'm okay with that.
Enemy fleet spotted.
Well, I mean, if things keep going the way they're going, there's not going to be any German submarines left. Didn't they produce like 70 all year? I mean, all war? I'm thinking of probably the Type 7 in particular. Maybe it was a lot more than that. Maybe it was 70. I don't know. I really don't. But I feel like, I mean, well, it's definitely not a stretch to say that losing 10 submarines in a day would have really shattered the spirits of the Kriegsmarine. Kriegsmarine. That I'm actually happy because I want to see a little bit of the strategic, economic, like research side of things as well.
We have
And-
encountered the enemy.
You know, here we go. But once these are sunk and they're off the map for a bit, then we'll have some time to
Visibility moderate.
progress the other stuff. Would you get this entire group to move? Great. That might actually be enough. If they just move this way, that's probably enough. Alright, start battle.
Enemy sighted.
Alright, we're turning, that's good. You know, all of us turning together is a little bit worse, but I'm just assuming that they're not going to, since they didn't ambush, that they're not going to be able to set up a good
Periscope.
torpedo attack. And once we actually get not profile on, we'll be okay. I see him way the heck over there. Guys do a pretty good job of just doing it themselves. Down to 12 knots? Why? We out of fuel or something?
Sonar reports distant contact.
You missed an opportunity, I feel. Okay, that's the back of their so do something like this and it should be a hit. Just manually turn. Oh, never mind. Don't need to. Alright, that might have been less than 2 minutes. I'm not sure. So again, we just gotta take out all these subs and then we can see what the game's like. Because, you know, I mean, this is early access. It's only been released a month and a half, 2 months ago. I forget. I mean, it's not completely new, like not just brand spanking new to early access, but pretty much. Alright, plus sign. That's the thing I'm looking for. This ASW patrols never felt less, more impotent. It's just totally useless. I mean, this is his last known. Maybe I should launch at them. This will be exciting. We're going to do it. I don't really know what's going to happen here, but I'll launch these guys over here and control them. And we'll see how this goes. How far would they have moved? What's our spotting range as well? You'd assume that we'd have decent spotting range. Flying at whatever altitude we're flying at. Okay, good. Their range is adjusting all the while. That's good. (24, 22, 19). It's only like 5 hours ago. What we're going to know at least is that they're not pursuing our subs. I guess we know that now. Well, it gives us something to do, I guess. What's the next logical thing for them to do? Oh, we're losing this distance pretty quickly here, so we're going to have to return to base. Alright, we'll just send them back. Don't know what happened to their ships, but I got these guys up here. As soon as they have enough time to resupply all their... Oh, we don't want to scrap them. We just need to get a few more torpedoes and then they're... Well, they're kind of in the same boat. 6... So we only have finished 1 day. Yeah, we're near Portsmouth if we need to for the subs. Resupply. Force 4 is coming down and link up with Force 2. These guys do look like they're automated. I like that. And these guys have docked. So did they replenish their supplies? I don't know. I don't know if they even had supplies really to replenish, but let's just go ahead and send them out here.
We have encountered the enemy.
Oh. Turns out that was a good time. I'll just jump right into that one. A submarine was chasing my 5 destroyers.
We have smooth seas.
Crazy. That was crazy. Alright, start this battle, pause, and then kind of doing the same thing here. Honestly, I think that it's going to be most effective just to have maybe only one guy do it this time.
Breaking formation. Breaking formation.
Let's have this guy come in. Well, so this guy do it. This guy is going to attack.
Breaking formation.
And you're going to still turn around. So I'm a little nervous. The lead guy, I feel like, is the most likely to die. We'll track you since you're going to be the one going in.
Periscope.
As long as I react quickly enough to the Well, this guy's doing torpedo dodging all on his own. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, if I can see it coming, surely the scout can see it coming. Probably would have hit us.
Torpedo! Torpedo!
Yeah, no kidding. I see it, by the way. That one's coming for the next guy?
Torpedo! Torpedo!
Does that have any chance of hitting somebody? No, that was actually aimed at you, wasn't it? Okay. Let's just angle a little bit more. I'm pretty aggressive with this.
Torpedo! Torpedo!
It's quite a lot of torpedoes. Let's go and attack them now. Alright, so what we want to do, as usual, is angle in, and get these guys down to like nothing so that we can hear something. This guy very soon is going to cut down to yellow, I guess. So we can also hear them.
Sonar reports distant contact.
Now, let's just see if they happen to be at the surface. That's my favorite thing. They never are. So they should be like right here, according to our sonar contact situation, but I see nothing. Now, that means that we're probably going to want to go to the depth 2, which is what I'll do immediately. Set to depth 2. Yeah, definitely do not see them. The depth 2 seems like the right call. Okay, pause, just so I can get this right. It's very difficult to get right. Do that. That was depth 2. We'll try depth 3, I guess. Okay, here we go. I mean, they're not depth 1, because we'd be able to see them at depth 1.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. This should be the end of it. Ah, it's so frustrating. See what I mean now? Walk it back, walk it back. Oh, I don't want to go this way. Thank you. That was 2. Let's go with 3. Ah, we got him. Okay, good enough. Alright, good. So we only really need 1 destroyer to get there, turns out. That one took a little bit longer. I guess controlling 5 makes sense. Well, at least that submarine's out. I think we have enough capability to keep moving on in there. Enough. All we did is use a few depth charges there. I feel like we're still okay. Let's see. These guys are going to go in and hopefully replenish their whatever they have. Yeah, but I mean, I'd like to crank the speed up so that we can try to get some strategic stuff done. Note that this, the one exception for the build times is the radars only take 3 days, so this guy's almost ready. That we need to. I guess what we need to do is queue up what we want to do here next. And this is too valuable to a strategic location to waste on like research labs and the like. So I suspect that we're just going to only use this. Well, we're going to need we're going to need more power first. The question is whether or not I want to put the airfield down here, which is probably where I'll put it, versus here, which would give me a little bit more access to the west. But I can probably just put one over here in Wales to cover that. So let's put the airfield right here. Well, we're going to need power first. Now, I'm expecting that we don't actually need power like I'm doing, because we're actually only going to need to Corvettes upgrade the power stations. But yeah, it takes 9 days to get a power station. Okay, good to know. Oh, this raider's done.
Fleet spotted.
All right, we got an enemy fleet. What does that mean exactly? A submersible. Okay, well, that's same old, same old. Let's go up to 50.
We have encountered the enemy.
Well, there it is. Didn't take long, did it?
It's a big super out there, sir. Visibility is very poor. The
Pea
weather
soup.
and
I do like the name. So, like, some of the dialogue is very good. I don't think that that's AI generated, but they have demos and all that that are clearly.
Breaking formation.
Okay, you go off this angle.
Breaking formation.
Attack.
Fire at will.
And you go this way. Okay, actually, let's just get you to go this way then. Wrong guy. But this is the one we want. Oh yeah, he's got the squids, which are very nice. Fire forward. Well, there's torpedoes heading right down the middle. Swing and a miss.
Periscope.
The only ones we really have to worry about are the ones that are going to be after the Loch Shin herself.
Sonar reports.
I'm looking at the minimap, but you know, obviously we got to make sure we keep track of if torpedoes being launched or not. Oh, look at that. It's beautiful. Slow her down. Let's get at least one of these to depth 2. If we can't see them, then they're depth 3, right? Yeah, I don't see them. So they're depth 3 or 2. Probably depth 2, but let's just slow down. Take it easy. Take it, we're gonna have to run over these guys and then use other means of depth charging. Didn't get a kill though. I wonder if we did any damage. I mean, obviously, if you have a choice, you'd rather shoot underneath a sub rather than above it. The above, the water's denser as you go down. There's a gradient, so just in general, if you're gonna do anything, you'd much rather go under. And also, just I mean, the change in pressure just really messes things up. Yeah, that's what I was going to have you do. But now this one should be in range. Oh, gotta turn this way. Is she surfacing? I think she might be surfacing. Well, if not, I'll do her. I'll do her. Good enough. Alright, well, we've been 40 minutes of anti-submarine warfare, which, look at this is Battle of the Atlantic. What are you expecting? What are you hoping to find in the game that's all about the Battle of the Atlantic? A lot of ASW. Which is also probably why it's very important that they eventually get this right. We'd all agree. Oh, but if I keep fighting this many battles, there's just no way we're going to be able to get to the strategic stuff before I tire of the game. So that's unfortunate. Alright, these guys
Enemy
are...
fleet spotted.
Well, that's what I was about to say. Is it worth going after? We don't have anybody else up here. By the way, where did I start building... Let's go to my shipyards. Who's building somebody? I could turn these guys off for power as well. I don't think I'm going to do that, but we just... Oh, yeah, okay, I got it. So we're building in Ireland, which is it's funny. It wouldn't be where it's built, but it wouldn't have been a Richelieu anyway, so, you know, whatever. If you're already breaking the rules, let's break all of them. And this has just forever to build. Of course it does. I mean, it makes sense. Battleships even building in 80 days is some... You know, yeah, it's a compressed time frame. But I find that that's okay to abstract that for a game. This... Ooh. Well, that I don't like. We're going to run away from that. If we can. I mean, it might be a good reason to get... How many... I don't have that many... The Germans do not have that many heavy cruisers. So if we are able to outrun these guys, and might as well just send our heavy fleet, just put them all together and get them to go. One thing I could also do once Force 2 and Force 4 combine is I could split these guys into two different speed fleets, but I guess probably the battleships are going to limit it no matter what. I have ducked into port to try to hide before, and it didn't work, sadly. Now we don't really want these guys to break loose and just get free. And the fact that they have a spotter way over here is also not a good sign. What are we missing? Our ASW patrol is just booking it for their lives. In the meantime, let's get these guys to join. Alright, let me pause real fast and see what we got here. So we have the Valiant, which is now going to join Squadron Beer. Sounds great. Beer for Battleship, of course. What are you? Not alcohol. These destroyer escorts might be slow. Is there a way I can bring up the detailed ship list? I don't know what they are. Hunt class destroyer. Well, Hunt class, if I'm not mistaken, Hunt class are fast. I mean, I guess we can just do this in kind of a slightly less ideal way. We can just look them up over here. Look at that. I'm scrolling the wheel. Do you hear this? You gotta be kidding me. Come on, man. I gotta get more than a couple pixels per roll. Oh my goodness. Alright, Hunt class, where are you? Fanti, J class, I class, T class. Lock. Hunt class. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 27.5. So they're not gonna slow us down. I mean, we're dealing with man, I would love to get some aircraft carriers here. Are the Queen Elizabeth also... I mean, what are you? I mean, we have a Queen Elizabeth, which is slow. Yeah, okay, they're all the Queen Elizabeth. Okay, so these guys are the slowest amount. The destroyer escorts make sense for those to stay with them. We could actually form up like a Southampton, Birmingham, Manchester. I mean, might as well get those guys into the same group anyway. We have some scouts out, but we have our battleships. Oh, at Exeter. So what is the Exeter speed? I feel like that's actually going to be same as the battleships, but our light cruisers here, which are town, town, and town. So the towns might be faster. Refresh my memory. 32 knots. And we had the light cruisers were what? Were they Dido? What were you? Should have paid a little bit closer attention. Sorry, those are town. What's the Exeter? Exeter. So that's a York. Alright, give me the York. Oh, there's Southampton, there's town Edinburgh, there's down okay, well, we know that it's this one, right? Does the speed change? No. So all the towns are 32. Good to know. Then we had the, where was it? What am I looking for? Is it county? 31.5? It's a York. I didn't see York. Where's York? It's probably here. This list would be it'd be nice if it was organized a little bit better. Am I crazy? Town, county. I'm not seeing the York. We're down into the cargo ships. Or maybe it's just a ship we can't build, but I would like to be able to see its stats. How do I do that? Oh boy, I don't know. I wish I knew how to just double click. Right click is going to do something else. I don't know how. I'm really sorry that I don't know how to do this. Although, you know, if you're stumbling around and not able to find it, then typically that's also something that might be of UX concerns. If I can't figure it out, maybe other people also struggle with it, in which case they should address it. But yeah, I don't see any way. I don't know what I'm missing here, but I don't see any way to... Gosh, to see what that is. Okay, anyway. The Exeter, I'm just going to guess this is like at least 28. So that means still we can do... What we can do is break off the light cruisers. Now, do these... these are Town Southampton, all of them. The last question then is, do they have any ASW? I don't think so. Yeah, they have dual purpose guns, which is fantastic. So they are pretty good to keep with our battleships. It's going to help protect us from the air. Alright, well, look, I think that we're just going to keep the whole group together then. I don't see any reason not to, in this case. And we'll just go attack that group. We'll prioritize... Honestly, we should probably prioritize the destroyers, and then we can pick on... Well, we'll do the... I don't know, just... Why do you prioritize anything? We're outnumber them like 2 to 1 at least. We should just smoke them. We'll prioritize anything.
We have encountered the enemy.
Alright, another one. This will be the last battle of this episode then. Unfortunately, we're just not making that much progress, so probably for episode 3. And let me know in the comments if you have an opinion about this one way or another. I suspect people will be agreeing with me. If you don't want to see the anti-submarine stuff, then we'll skip that next time. And I think that that will be the case. Ah, okay. Oxford Castle. That's a nice place, I've heard. And just get the whole group of oil tankers to turn this way, I think. Just because I don't want to really micromanage it too much. Oh, I see them. They're not at level 1. I mean level 2. They are at level 1. That was cool. There they are, right there. Look, can we just stop pinging? I mean, this is, we only have radar. We're not pinging at all. We're pretty close to these guys, though, and, I mean, we're almost in range, right? Indeed. I want to be the one to fire it. Don't fire it. Don't. Let me. Heck yeah. Get him. Okay, that's on. I was like, well, that's a lot of stuff happening. Turns out, if you charge a destroyer, it's on the surface. Alright, until the next one then. Thanks for watching, and take care.